Let's decorate the monthly spread and my catch-all planner. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and decorate the 2-page monthly calendar in my Kellofaplan Brilliant Blooms vertical layout. This is the one I'm using for my catch-all. So for this one, since we do have America's 250th birthday this month, I did want to bring out the new Kellofaplan Happy 4th of July sticker book. I'm thinking I may also add some date covers from the original Rainbow Basics. This book is years old. And then we're going to reach into Dated Basics Volume 5 to pull a 4th of July sticker. So I think with these 3 sticker books, we should be able to get something together. Now, I do have a ton going on this month. The last couple months have been pretty slow as far as things going on. But as some of you may know, I did allude to the fact in one of my previous videos that we had a medical emergency with my mother last month. So she is going to be having a surgical procedure this month. So I'll need to take off for that as well as her follow-up appointment. So there's just been a ton of traffic here, guys. We've got the FIFA World Cup in town and she is going to the medical center. So it's just been a whole process and I'm really tired. But I'm also excited to do a new month. Now, my videos did kind of fall off last month because I did have to go ahead and space out the ones that I had filmed. But let's go ahead and get in here and we're going to hope that I'm back to a regular posting schedule this month. So let's go ahead and start putting down my boxes and then we'll come in with the decor. I feel like I've got so many boxes and bullet points, there might not be a ton of room for decor, but I'm going to do my best. And I may not talk about every little thing that's going down on this calendar, just, you know, to serve or save a little time. Now on these pages here with the monthly boxes that have the notch cut out, we do have bullet points, but visually I'm feeling like they're larger than these. So I'm going to be taking my bullet points from here. I do have some days where I've got multiple events going on. So we're just going to, you know, kind of use some bullet points. And I think for the first time ever this month, I'm going to use one of the monthly box checklists. I don't know that I've ever used those before. Yeah, so that's kind of the game plan here. I just want to get these stickers on the page. Now this is we've got a couple of different things here, but I think I have room for the 4th of July sticker. Let's go ahead and grab that from Dated Basics Volume 5 before I forget about it. Now you have these in black. You also have them in color, but this one is just not the exact right shade I'm looking for. So I'm just going to pull the black one and we're going to tuck it right up here at the top. And I think I'll still have room down here for my little notation. The notation that I wanted to put here is that this is the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel reaching 1,000 subscribers. So that is the day I became monetized. So that was very exciting. It was not expected, but when it came up, of course, I was thrilled. Okay, I want to get to the page. Let's see where I pulled this one. Now, actually, I pulled that one from this page here, but I need a box and 2 bullet points for Sunday right here. I'm not sure, but I feel like these are just a hair smaller. I'm going to take this blue one here. This is my my grandson's 5th birthday. He's turning 5 on the 5th. He is a huge Captain America fan, so love him. He's so sweet. So anyway, yeah, that looks crooked to me, but I'm going to keep going with it. And then I've got a great niece who has a birthday, and I've got some cousins that are going to be in town. They will actually exit on this day. These other things, I'm not going to talk about every little thing I'm putting on here. Like I said, I just kind of want to, you know, get my things on the page. Now, I think I'll do this skinnier box here because this is actually the only thing I have on this one. Thank goodness. I have a list of notes to the side. Now this one is a little wider, and I do have something I need to put on the 8th. So I'm actually going to pull this back up and set it aside. And let's take, I didn't realize those were wider. Let's go back here to these, because this box came from here. So we'll just take another one of these, I guess. Oh, I have it in blue. Let's take the blue. And this one goes on the 7th. And I need another red for over here. I'm telling y'all, this month is going to be jam-packed. Okay, and then my mom is having her surgery on the 9th. Y'all, the commute to get to the medical center from where I live, by the time I drive to pick her up and then come back to the medical center, it's almost 2 hours. And I haven't heard yet what time the procedure is, but rumor has it that they like to start at 7 a.m. And then if she has to be there a couple hours early, that's 5 a.m. I can't tell y'all how excited I am about being on the road at 3 o'clock in the morning to take my mom on a hospital visit or to a surgical visit. It is what it is, and we'll get it done. Okay, I do need to come here. I've got a couple things here. My daughter, my oldest daughter and her husband are going to a wedding, and their kids are going too. But it's kind of a neat thing. The people that are getting married are having an early wedding with a luncheon, and then there's a break. Have you ever heard of this before? There's a break, and then there's an evening event that is no kids allowed. So we're going to be babysitting this evening, and then this little girl's having a birthday, and her party is here earlier that day. So it's just going to be nutso. All right, I want to take another big box here. I'm going to use another one of the ones with the monthly notch cut out. This is my wedding anniversary here. And then the daughter that's going to the wedding over here, this is her birthday here. So we're actually going to do a family dinner here. So I do want to put a box for her birthday. Let's do another blue since our main colors here are red and blue. And the colors that I'm planning to use in this spread are the bolder colors. We're going to do this one here, and I can add to that if I have to. By that, I mean I can add another bullet point if I need to. Okay, now I'm ready to jump to the 17th. I think I'll just put a bullet point over here because I have a notation I need to make over here. And then I have to take my mom back to the medical center for a follow-up visit here. Let's go ahead and take this skinnier one that we pulled off earlier. Well, actually, it's going to be too wide for here too. But I don't think I have anything to notate on the 18th, so we're okay with a little bit of overflow there. Okay, now the 29th is where I wanted to use that long monthly checkbox sticker. We're going to try one of these and see how this works out. I wonder if it'll cover up the 2.9. Let's find out. Okay, look, it's perfect. So if y'all have never used these, this is how they fit from the Kellofaplan sticker book into the Kellofaplan monthly planner. And then I just need one little box over here to notate an anniversary. So let's do another blue. I feel like we need more blue over here. And let's go ahead and take this little skinny one. I don't typically use these really thin ones, but since I pulled a red, I feel like I should also pull a blue. Okay, now that is everything as far as boxes and bullet points. I'm glad I got that down pretty quick. Let's take a brief moment, and I want to put down the day covers, or actually maybe I need to do a firework over here on this month first. I'm not sure how big it is, so let's have a look. Now, if y'all are not familiar with this book, there's several different themes in here. All the boxes and bullet points are in the front. We're going to be using this one here, which is why I chose the bolder color here. But all the fireworks are on this page, and I wanted to use one to cover up this month. And I need to make sure I'm pulling the bolder colors because some of these, as you can tell, are lighter. We've got 2 pages of fireworks, so I need to save the light ones. Let's try, I really want this one, but I'm afraid it might be too big because I do want to put a date cover here. Let's pull this off, and if it's too big for this space, I'll set it aside and we'll find another spot for it. So I forgot to ask how everyone's doing today. I just jumped right in and started complaining about all my stuff. So I hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And when we do put down the Saturday, there may be some overlap, but I'm okay with that. It won't be a huge amount. And now we're going to have a little tiny scrap right here that we might be able to use in our spread. Okay, that's cute. And I didn't have to cut off too terribly much. Okay, now let's take a minute and I want to show y'all the date covers that I'm planning on using here. They are in the original Rainbow Basics. Now lately I've been buying a lot of date covers from Planner Kate, but I didn't really have the exact shade of red or blue. So I thought I would look in this older book. I did go through some of my other Kellofaplan plans and I really wasn't able to find the right shade, but look at this red. I think this is a perfect match. And there's also a navy in here that I think is going to be perfect. Look, well, actually, this is a little more navy. This is a little more royal, but we're going to make it work because I think it'll work with our firework here. And I'm kind of thinking I might just alternate. So I want to do a blue here. Let's get back to that navy and let's actually start here. Oh, sorry for that loud slap. I'm used to my books being so stiff, but this one just, it laid right down. And I'm going to white out the word because the last time I used a Kellofaplan date cover, I could see some shadowing in the back. And I don't want that this time. Now, this font is not going to match the July that's on the page. But it's okay. Everything doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. I do prefer it that way, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so then we're also going to want navy to be Thursday, and hopefully I'm okay there. We'll find out. And I'm just going to try to, now that one I did not really get straight. I'm just going to try to lay these just above the black line. That kind of covers up my J though, so I'm going to see if I can cut a little bit of this off. I don't remember exactly where it was. Y'all, my brain is going a million miles an hour between the issues with my mom and work and government filings that I need to do at the office. I've got so many deadlines right now. My brain is just in a whirlwind, and apologies that I seem to have totally checked out on socials. That's not the intention. That's just kind of what happens when these things, you know, occur that we don't plan on. Okay, and let's do a Sunday. I don't think I've posted anything at all on Facebook, and my presence has been very rare on Instagram. I have been trying to keep up with you know, sharing Kellofaplan promos because, hello, that's always fun. All right, we're going to straighten up Saturday, and then we're going to go on and do the other date covers. Okay, that is not 100% better, but it is better. Okay, that's the only thing I plan on pulling from the navy section. Let's get over here, back up to the red. This has been a pretty good book. I won't say I've used it a ton, but it's here when I've needed it. Oh, look, I even have it this week. I could drop over here if I wanted to. Okay, let's start with Monday. And let's go ahead and white out Wednesday also. That might save us a microsecond to do it now. Okay, where is Monday? So, I don't remember in my filming schedule, I don't remember which day this video is going up. So y'all let me know what y'all are doing for the 4th. Do y'all have big plans with it being, you know, the 250 and all that? We haven't really made a lot of plans. No, man, that covered up my little thing there. But I don't want to trim it and drop it lower because then it won't be even with these. So we'll just have to leave it. I guess it's fine. So if you have this book and you have this planner, just know that you may get a little extra coverage. You know, you may get some little crisscross there with your monthly and your date sticker. Okay, once we get Friday down, we'll be done with this, and then we'll start dropping in some deco. And then hopefully we can get through this one pretty good. Okay, I'm not going to put the this month sticker there just yet because I need to wait and see how the rest of the spread comes together. So we do have a few little empty areas where we can start putting some things. So these are just a variety of stickers that have the 4th of July elements. Let me see if I can scoot over a little bit so y'all can see both pages. I'll try to stay in frame. Oh, we do have a large space down here. Now, if my mom gets released, she'll be back to work on the 20th. Maybe I better go ahead and put a little bullet point there since I'm thinking about it. Let's do a red. I'm going to be running really low on these reds. Okay, so now we've got some space here for some deco. Part of me is kind of wanting to grab the table. I don't know why. I guess just because it's one of the larger stickers. I could put it kind of down here, but now I'm wondering if I want to add washi. I did bring over a couple of Planny Thing washies. Both of these are actually from a September 25 Christmas release. I kind of think I want to try the plaid. I don't know if I think I'm going to go all the way with it, honestly. Let's do that before we start putting down our stickers. The other washi I brought over as a potential was a polka dot washi from Planner Kate. Oh, you know what? That is just a little wide. I don't want it to, well, I guess I can trim out that checklist. It's just barely over. And I don't mind it going over the line on my calendar, but I will want to trim that out. And let's put this one down also. And then we'll continue on. I feel pretty rusty with my filming right now, but I'm really going to try to get through this one in a decent amount of time. Okay, let's put down this little table and chairs. I'm going to put it here so that it doesn't cover up my dates. And now we'll trim all this off. I think that's crooked, but I don't really know that it's going to bother me too much. It might, but I'm just going to have to overlook it. So, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all have going on and how you're celebrating. I know there are a lot of events planned in and around the city. I'm going to have my out-of-town cousins here. Actually, they're going to be crashing at my mom's house. She has a pretty big house, and normally when out-of-towners come, they like to stay there. And it works out really well because she just gives everyone the run of the place, and you know, it'll be good for them to come and hang out. We haven't seen them in a while. These are the cousins. If y'all have been around a while, you know that I've got one daughter that lives out of town. And these are the cousins that whenever we travel back and forth to my daughter's house to visit her and her family, we usually try to hook up with this set of cousins for lunch on our way back home. So we haven't seen them. I guess maybe we haven't seen them since my daughter got married in January, my youngest. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Now let's go on and keep coming in. Let's take a balloon and put it up here on the 6th because this is my grandson's birthday. And then, of course, we've got 4th of July here, but I did add a firework there. And we may try to add some more fireworks up here. We'll see how it goes. Let's just start adding in some of these little decorative pieces. They don't really need to sit on a box. I'm not that worried about it. I just want to sprinkle around the little traditional things. We got a barbecue, and we've got hamburgers and hot dogs also. Let's see. We do have a birthday here. Let's put this cupcake down, but I think I'm going to trim just a little tiny bit of the white. And we're going to put this one here. And I don't trim these very well, so I'm going to try again. I wasn't really trying to trim it so that I could set it straight. I was just trying to trim it so that my black line doesn't get covered. Okay, let's bring in the hamburgers and hot dogs. They're kind of big, but they'll work. Now, we don't really have room for a hamburger and hot dog over here, so we're just going to kind of put these things wherever. I think I'm actually going to bring this over here into the little margin area. Let's put our hot dog over here. And I do also want this balloon. Let's put this one. Well, I don't want to put it on surgery day. Maybe we'll put it down here. And then we've still got the barbecue pit. If I put the barbecue pit over here, I wonder if it'll cover up Sunday. Maybe if we just put it like that, it'll be okay. These two pages are exactly matching. So let's go ahead and pull this flag. And I'm going to have it right next to this little hamburger flag if I put it here. How about, there's no room for it over here. I could put it here. I was kind of thinking, I forgot that we do have alphas in this book. Might want to put a 250 over here. Let's hold on this flag. I'm kind of feeling like I should hold on the flag and see if I can put 250th over here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and put the flag here. Sorry for the indecisiveness. These girls also caught my attention, and I do want to get, I do want to get a girl on the page. And since she's wearing her swimsuit, I might also want to grab a pool float. We're going to go ahead and put her down here. It's going to be a risk, but we're going to do it. Hopefully Mama will be back at work. I don't know that I want to cut her foot off. I didn't realize I was putting it that low. Let's lift her. Nope, we're not going to be able to. Apparently these stickers have super stickum. So there goes part of her foot, but she'll be okay. All right, while it's on my mind, let's go look back here at the numbers. Now I'm going to try to reserve these red ones for my weekly spread. So let's have a look at the blue. Now these are going to be a little too big, I think, to spell out happy 250th. I don't think I can get those in there. I think they're going to be too long to spell happy 250th. Maybe I should pull the flag up. I'm going to have to be careful though with this one, just so that I don't tear it up. Okay, let's try to spell happy. And I should have plenty of these. I've only used these alphas once, so we should be good here. And let's see. I kind of do wish I would have left the flag there. I could have worked around it. Should we bring it back? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so today. Let's just raise this a little higher, maybe. Not so high that it covers my firework. Maybe there. And let's just try to put happy. And I'll put these kind of close together, I guess. They might not line up. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, we might have to move our hamburger. Let's scoot the burger if we can. That one might have almost been down too long. Okay, let's get back in here and grab the Y. And I do want to try to do like 250 TH. That may have to go down here. We're just going to figure it out as we go. And once I do it, then y'all will know how it works. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make all the mistakes and help you guys. So if we're going to do 250th, we probably need to pull the TH. so that we don't run out of room. These letters are really cute. I don't remember if y'all, or I don't know if y'all remember from my unboxing, but they have little white polka dots in them. I think I'm going to put them, I can't figure out my placement. If I want to put them above the washi, or all these people are on it. But I think I'm going to put it here. Just let it hover above the washi. Oh my Lord, have mercy. So my fingers get in here, and then I can't see where the offset is. So these are not going to be perfect or anything. They're just going to be on the page. I'm going to erase this one though. So it looks like I need to align the offset with the top of the washi. But that just looks taller to me when I do it that way. Oh well, we're going to keep going. Do we want to do it? No, we don't want to do it like that. We don't want to get crazy. Let's just keep going straight. I don't know. I think it's because the TH and the so big. The TH is so much bigger than this. Okay, that's a little nuts looking, but it'll work. All right, now, where is our hamburger and hot dog? Let's kind of bring this back in here. It is going to, like, the 25th is gone. I can't really, hopefully nothing comes up. Okay, and then we have some extra white area here. I'm kind of thinking we can trim down some fireworks for that. Let's keep going with these decorative stickers though. I think I want to bring in this drink. And where can we put this? There's not a lot of room here. This one's pretty good size, but I'm gonna try to cut this a hair. And we'll set it here. It's crooked. Okay, it's just going to be lopsided. It's got alcohol in there. It's an adult beverage, so it's a little tipsy. Okay, how about the lounge and the float and, of course, the pillow? I have no idea where these giant things are going to go. Now this, y'all know I am not good with these kind of chair things. I never really know. I can't cover up the 29th. I never really know how to get them in here so that they're not super wonky. So this might not work out after all. I mean, shoot, we're almost out of space. I don't know that I want to put it right down here either. I think the chair might have to wait. I just put that on a piece of sticker paper that I had over to the side. You know what? Maybe I can kind of put this here and we can punch it. My notation for the 8th is that little birthday. So I think I'll put it here. I think that'll work. Since I don't have a notation for the 15th and I have plenty of room to write down her little birthday there. So since we angled that one, let's put this one up here at an angle also. I did kind of want to bring in this cup of straws. I wonder if these will fit anywhere. Let's put these over here. They're going to be a little, let's go angled with those. Okay, and now let's have a look at our fireworks. And I might decide I want to put in a few strips of this washi in some other places. Oh man, I forgot I was going to use these. That's a bummer. I don't know. I do feel like I need some more stuff down here. Maybe we can put a few more things. Let's try this ice cream cone and a bomb pop. My grandsons love bomb pops. We'll just add a few of these here and there. What is the 20th? That's when my mom is supposed to go back to work. So we should be okay by putting something there. Let's put that ice cream cone down here. We'll have to cut part of it off, but I think it'll be, we're not going to lose too much of it. We're mostly just going to be losing that white offset. So that should be fine. And maybe we need one more ice cream up here somewhere. Or maybe instead of an ice cream, how about a donut? Let's do this one with the drizzles. Let's see, where can this little guy go? Maybe we'll just put him over here. Is that gonna look a little nuts? Okay, now I really want to look at the fireworks. We did not use as many of those treats as I expected. Okay, here's a little rocket. Let's do the rocket here. I guess it's a good thing I didn't put down that sticker that said this month or this week or whatever it was. All right, here is a nice little firework. Let's put this, let's do this here. I know it's going off the page. It might look a little crazy once I cut that down, but I'm willing to risk it. And now we've got this other half. I feel like it needs to go this way because of the little starburst. Let's put it over here. I'm not sure about that. This is a good sticker here. It's a really wide one though, and I don't know. I wonder how it would work over here. The thing is, I don't want to lose too much of it because then I feel like we almost lose the effect. Let's just kind of put it up here and see. And now that I've got those date covers there, you know, I kind of don't want to mess those up. I wonder how that would work. I'll have to punch it there. I think that'll be okay. Let's cut this here. This is going to be a big risk for me, y'all. I better not cut that yet. Let's pull this up and let's cut back here. And now we will trim, and this will give us another scrap we can hopefully do something with. Okay, now this is the scrap that we just cut off. Maybe we can put it over here since it's got a corner. I didn't really cut it straight, so I think that'll be all right. It gets a little something up here. I did want like a larger, you know, burst, but that might not work out. We do have kind of a smaller size burst here. What about, I don't want everything lined up too much, but I've got one here and I got this one here. Let's put it here. I don't have anything on the 10th yet. I'm probably just going to be hanging out at my mom's house to make sure she's okay after her procedure here. I don't really like this on top of my red box though, so I'm going to cut that off. Okay, I think that's going to have to do it for stickers, but now I feel like this is covered and I've got emptiness over here. Maybe I would take, sorry if I'm out of frame, guys. I would take another rocket, but these are kind of in a different color scheme. I do have this small one here. Let's put this one here since I don't have anything for the 14th or 15th at the moment. All right, and now let's think about, I don't know if I want to add something up there. I don't think I want to put washi up there, but I feel like that white space needs to be filled in. What if I just add, well, I don't know. I think it might look off with those stickers there. I'm going to tear off just a couple of little pieces of this. Just to kind of get a little bit more to the top of the page. I don't really have a spot for this one though, honestly. Let's set it here and see what it looks like. Kind of random. I don't know if I like that, but I think I'm going to leave it. All right, guys, I think that is going to be my spread. It's not everything I dreamed of, but I've got something on the page. I have all of my events on here. Let's trim this just a hair just to uncover the blue part of this box. Hopefully I don't tear up the blue. You know, I don't want to lose the blue. There's a possibility that could happen. I just need to be kind of careful. There we go. All right, that's better. I like it when I can see all the colors of my boxes. I'm not going to trim all of these on camera. If there's more, I'm just trying to get the ones that are poking out because I might not remember to come back when I turn off the camera to do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one and that one. We're going to leave those. I think it's too much. Wonder if I could pull this. See how that pulled up some of the blue from my box? That's what I was trying to avoid. Let's let's put that down and put that on top. I think I'll actually like it better on top, but we're going to leave it like that. Okay, let's grab my Happy Planner punch, or actually, we don't need the Happy Planner. Let's grab the Crocodile. I do have the Crocodile linked in my Amazon links in the description box. If you guys haven't picked up a Crocodile, they are a very handy little tool, and they work great on these paper stickers. They do work on the clear as well, but I really like the way they work on the paper. All right, let's grab my planner. Let's put this back on the discs, and then we will see what we think. All right, there we go. There we go. There is a spread in my Catchall planner for July. For this one, we did use Kellofaplan Happy 4th of July. We took our date covers from the original Kellofaplan Rainbow Basics, and we took our little 4th of July sticker from Dated Basics Volume 5. Also, our washi tape is from Plannything. This is from the September 25 washi sub box. That one was called Christmas Fun. I love all the Plannything washies. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I'm certainly appreciative of everyone being here today. Again, I do apologize for the slowness of the videos lately, but that's just kind of what happens. You know, life gets in the way of all of our little fun things sometimes. But I've got to have my planner. I have to have my planner. I cannot be without it. And I could not skip over a 250th birthday celebration on my monthly. So again, thanks to everyone for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're doing for the holiday. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back and see what we've got in store for July's Plan With Me's this month. Otherwise, you guys have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.